What is going on YouTube? It is me, Norma Jean BMX here with my first ever game review. And today I am reviewing the Sega Genesis collection for PS4. As you can see off the bat, this has a nice menu at the beginning. It kind of has a lot of us Sega nerds' dream bedrooms, and it's got a nice 90s flair to it. During the times, like at nighttime here, you can hear the crickets chirping, and it doesn't necessarily need this, but it's kind of a great addition. You can see the big game library, and there's even online multiplayer and some challenges and trophies. Now, I did try to do online multiplayer, and the way matchmaking works is it picks a game, or it finds a player for you, and rather picks the game, and you can decide whether or not you want to play that game with them or not. Now, each time that I tried to do matchmaking, I got into problems where it was the same person and I didn't want to play the game that they picked, so I kept voting no. I would say that this is not a selling point with this game. Well, game collection, I should say. And you can play this with your friends via network play, but I would not recommend the online mode unless you're going to play something specific with people. Another thing I don't really like about this is the squares in the background that you see. During gameplay. Here you see I'm switching up games, playing Streets of Rage 2, one of my favorites. And all in all, I would say this is a great value because this game alone, this game collection alone, is about $30, and that's what you would pay for Streets of Rage 2, the cartridge for Sega. This was available last console generation, this collection was, and it had some different games. I'm not sure off the bat what is included that wasn't in the other one. I do know Sonic 3 is not on here, which is a bummer. But you got Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron. Two really great games that weren't in the last Sega collection. This kind of runs like an emulator, as you could hear the sound glitched. I don't know why it glitches. You would think by now better hardware should be able to run these games that are 20 plus years old, but I don't know that much about emulation, so who knows. It is nice because you can fast forward through it, and you can rewind, I should say, with other, like you can with other emulators, to where you can go back and replay if you die. And it does have a save feature for different games, for every game I should say, which is nice. You can literally save it in the middle of the game where you're at right now. The controls are okay. I can't really say anything bad about it, except for the only thing I've really noticed is that these games play way better on the Sega Genesis with the Sega Genesis controller, but then again, they were designed for that. Another thing is this is very pixely, and it doesn't have the grittiness graphics wise that the Sega Genesis had. And I don't know, that's one con I have on this, but I am also a Sega fanboy, and that would appeal to me. If you have a headset, I highly suggest putting it on and experiencing the sound in these games. It really shows off what the Sega Genesis sound chips were capable of back in the 16-bit era. But as you can hear, it glitched again, as I said, as it runs like an emulator. This is, however, nice because I do enjoy playing this on my current gen, as in order to play my Sega Genesis, I'd have to hook it up to the TV and then put it away after I'm done, because it would take up space. In the grand scheme of things, this is a great collection if you like 16-bit era games, or if you're a Sega fanboy like me. It's worth the $30, and I suggest picking it up. With that being said, I am going to let the rest of the gameplay play out and not talk over it. This has been Norma Jean BMX, and I plan on doing more of these game review videos. But until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Now I'm going to let the rest of this play out.